структурирующий все, от движения субатомных частиц до циклов, роста и формирования звездных систем. Природа движима циклами, которые отражают друг друга, начиная с микроскопических организмов и заканчивая гигантскими экосистемами. Цикл жизни, включающий рождение, рост, смерть и возрождение, является одним из наиболее универсальных примеров. Так же, как сезоны сменяют друг друга в вечном круговороте, все живые существа проходят через этот цикл в своих собственных формах существования. В человеческом теле, например, кровеносная система представляет собой микрокосм гидрологического цикла Земли. Подобно тому, как реки текут в океан, кровь движется к сердцу, а затем разносится по всему организму, питая и соединяя все его части. Оба процесса следуют одному и тому же принципу течения и возврата, демонстрируя, что макрокосм, Земля и микрокосм, человек, организованы по единому замыслу. Эта связь между малым и великим также проявляется в ритмах сна и бодрствования, в циклах клеточной активности и в движении планет, показывая, что принцип соответствия является фундаментальным кодом всех жизненных процессов. Еще один яркий пример принципа, что вверху, то и внизу, можно увидеть в структуре атомов и солнечных систем. Ядро атома, окруженное вращающимися вокруг него электронами, удивительно напоминает Солнце в центре планетной системы с обращающимися вокруг него планетами. Это сходство привело некоторых ученых и мистиков к предположению, что базовая структура Вселенной может быть повторяющейся и голографической, где один и тот же узор проявляется как на субатомном уровне, так и в масштабах космоса. Эта аналогия раскрывает упорядоченную Вселенную, где микрокосм и макрокосм зеркально отражают друг друга. Философ и математик Пифагор утверждал, что число – это основа всех вещей, предполагая, что реальность структурирована математическими и геометрическими принципами, применимыми как к просторам галактик, так и к мельчайшим частицам. В сфере сознания ученые, такие как физик Дэвид Бом, сотрудник Альберта Эйнштейна, предложили идею холономного движения. Бом предположил, что реальность не состоит из отдельных частей, а представляет собой неделимое целое, в котором элементы не изолированы, а являются отражениями более глубокой и единой реальности, подобной голограмме. Иными словами, каждая часть Вселенной содержит в себе целое. Математик прошлого века, открывший фракталы, показал, что такие структуры фундаментальной характеристикой различных систем.
По-русски говорит?
Вселенную с фрактальным внизу становится не просто философской метафорой, но наблюдаемым явлением в природном мире. Закон соответствия показывает нам, что внешний мир, наши достижения, здоровье, физическое является прямым отражением внутреннего мира, наших убеждений, намерений и, прежде всего, является выражением нашего мышления и, накапливаясь, формирует осязаемую реальность. Наши привычки и распространяют волну, формируют наше тело, нашу жизнь. Иными словами, наше физическое является результатом того, что мы последовательно культивируем внутри себя. Это манифестация. Плодородная почва для создания здорового человек с организованными и четкими приоритетами. Конкретных действий, в порядке дня, сбалансированном питании, физических упражнений. В результате тело становится этого организованного ума, крепким, здоровым и гармоничным. С другой стороны, беспорядочное мышление, легко поддающееся отвлечениям и не устанавливающее приоритетов, Как
Вот сюда сегодня идем. Комедий найт сегодня у нас комплекс.
эти вещи приносят временное удовольствие, но в долгосрочной перспективе и эмоционально постоянно откладывает дела, избегает физических нагрузок и не заботится о качестве своего питания. Его тело становится отражением ментального хаоса. Избыточный вес, постоянная усталость – это проявление недисциплинированного ума. Как мудро заметил древнегреческий философ Аристотель, мы – это то, что мы постоянно делаем. А значит, совершенство – это не действие, а привычка. Каждое маленькое действие, повторяемое день за днем, оказывает глубокое влияние. Тот, кто ежедневно уделяет хотя бы несколько минут уходу за собой, обучению или физическим упражнениям, сеет семена, которые со временем дадут богатый урожай. Незаметные на первый взгляд проявления заботы и дисциплины, складываясь воедино, приводят к великим достижениям и наполненной жизни. Для постороннего наблюдателя значительные физические или ментальные трансформации могут показаться результатом чего-то радикального. Но в действительности это лишь отражение
How you doing, brother? There are comments tonight? No? Oh, no? Я думаю, что я сегодня выступаю. Я пришел посмотреть, как они выступают. Is the company trail this way?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Jump in. How you doing? О, блин, там что-то упало.
Подержи-ка. А с какой стати она упала? Что делаешь? Все, отпускай. Все.
Жак, что будешь?
Она учиться будешь? Такие или обычные учиться?
Капец, проблемы с интернетом. Сколько?
If you guys could, would you mind helping us sit in the front at all? Would that be cool?
Let's go now.
But I was spelling out more confusion.
How we doing now? Oh, there we go. There we go. You guys ready for a comedy show? You guys ready for a comedy show? Hey man, it's a Thursday night Spanish Harlem, man. We got free drinks, alright. We're at the crossing community. Alright, my dry January is over. We're back to our February. Alright. Nobody just me. Hey, but man, we've been running this show for 2 years straight. Come on, let's go. 2 years straight, we're doing it. Well, as we've been going, we've been having our host and our man and one of my good friends from Florida be hosting this show with me. Give it up for your host, Sean Mullen. Hey, big hand for Jonathan, everybody. Come on. I guess just a few ground rules, respect the conflicts, no texting, no talking. If you get offended, go fuck yourself, it's free. Hey, let's have fun, right? Come on! It's been a while since we've had each other. I appreciate you guys coming out again. A lot of life events happened to me, and since then, my birthday recently happened. Yeah!
Happy birthday.
Had to do something crazy, so I went out there and killed a healthcare CEO. I don't know, you know? I don't know, I'm crazy, you know? You know who I do feel bad for, though, guys, is the crime scene investigators during that shit. You know, because I'm so drunk and high all the time, I feel like I would lose the evidence. You know, it'd be like, deny, piece of poop, use condom, what did he mean? His wife did it. I don't know. I don't know, man, that shit's crazy, man. I don't know. And I had my first New York moment the other day. You guys know what that is, right? It's pretty much when something bad happens to you in New York, which is every fucking day. I don't know. It's fucking every day. I don't know, man. What happened was my friend, he got mugged on the subway. Poor me. I don't know. It was on the news. I made the news, kind of. You know? No, man. What happened was my friend, he got mugged on the subway. The next day, I got a text saying, hey, we had her friend David. Send us $500 to Western Union or something bad is going to happen. And I promised I was going to send it. Guys, I have the money. I don't know, you know. Hire me, you know, but the thing was, I don't know what Western Union is, you know. I was like, do you take cash at Venmo, free comedy tickets? Yeah. He's dead now, I don't know. He's gone, I don't know. I don't know, man, but I'm trying to do better with my life, guys. Like recently I got into online gambling. You guys like that gambling? Hell yeah, I got a promo code. We can all get 50% off. Yeah, yeah, it's called Kevin Hart's a hack. I don't know. Sell out. No. No, man. I like betting, you know, because you can bet on anything nowadays, which is amazing. You can make like a parlay between like the WWE and the Special Olympics. Yeah, which is convenient because they have the same fan base. You know, that's awesome. I'm allowed to say that, guys. I'm from the South. You know. Yeah, where are you from? The white person. All right. No, where are you from? Tennessee. Ah, disgusting. No, I'm from Florida, so underneath here is just a lot of mental illness and cocaine. I don't know. I love it. I don't know, man. I'm trying to do. Did you guys see that Lyndon McMahon is going to be the Department of Education chair? Speaking of WWE. All right, this is a new joke. My bad. I don't know. Came out. No, but yeah, she's going to be the chair, which is pretty awesome. You know, I feel like the only way I'm going to accept this is every school shooter has a theme song now. Yeah, they just walk out to like the Undertaker. That would be crazy, you know. It would give them enough time to hide. I don't know, you know. And then they have to fuck his husband. I don't know. All right, too far, my bad. New joke. I don't know, man. But I'm trying to do better with my life, guys. Like recently, I got a job at a dispensary. Big hand for that. Yeah. Providing like a few people with weed tonight. You know, I don't know. The only thing about my job I don't like is I can't get high on the job. Yeah, which makes me worse at my job at selling weed, you know? Because people will come up to me, ask me for preference, and I'll be like sober as fuck, ready to run a mile. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Read a book, stop smoking weed. And then I got fired. I don't know. I don't know, man. Shit's crazy. All right, how do you guys want me to end? Clean or dirty? It's up to you. All right, if it fucking bombs, blame the white guys. I don't know. No, I don't know. Shit's crazy in America. We can all agree on that, right? Shit's insane. You know. All right. No, but shit's crazy, man. You know, my one comment as a straight white male is that I'm very happy that I'm circumcised. Yeah, because white hoods are just so out of fashion. Am I right, fella? I don't know. If you didn't laugh at that, you're either racist or like weird penises. All right, you guys ready for the show to get started? Come on! It's going to be a great time. We got some great comics in the house. Big hand for your first comic. He's going to kill it up tonight. Come on, big hand! Big hand for Mr. Nick Alice, everybody!
What's up? How you doing, guys? What's going on? Awesome. Good to be here. Guys, make some noise for the single mothers in the world, huh?
Yeah. Fuck yes. Any in here? Any single moms in here? Yeah, kind of, sort of, maybe. All right, good, man. I was raised by a single mom. I always wanted a dog, but because I was raised by a single mom and I grew up without a dad, whenever I'd say, Mom, can we get a dog? She'd say, we had a dog, it was your dad. But when I was in 3rd grade, they had a day at my school called Take Your Pet to School Day. It was like show and tell for animals for the kids. And Take Your Pet to School Day really showed who the rich kids in the school were. Because the first kid goes, and he has the most beautiful golden retriever you ever, like it was beautiful by human standards. Like it looked like Ryan Gosling. It had blue eyes and just sandy blonde hair. The dog had health care and insurance. It was taking a French lesson. Like it was one of those dogs that you could tell its dog food is hot. You know what I mean? Like dog food's supposed to look like Cocoa Puffs. It's eating like halibut and shit. So that kid goes, and the next kid goes, and he's got like an iguana. You know like the lizard kid? It's the same kid that can like turn his eyelids inside out. You know that kid? It's the lizard kid, and then he's got the eyelid thing, and then he grows up and he raids the Capitol. It's like one life choice. Then a girl with a cat goes, I don't have a pet, so I said to my teacher, I was like, well, when I get home from school, I don't have a dog or a cat to play with, so I play with my younger brother. Can I bring my younger brother in? And then she goes, you absolutely can, sweetheart. And even in 3rd grade, I was like, that's weird. I feel like you gotta ask the principal or something. I don't know if you have jurisdiction for that. So we're doing the whole presentation. Dog kid goes, lizard kid goes, cat girl goes. And then I walk into class holding my younger brother on a leash. And immediately all the little rich kids are like, Nick is the wealthiest boy. So we're going through the presentation, and I'm like, when I get home, me and my younger brother play with action figures. And my little brother's like the Daniel Day-Lewis, Meryl Streep of child animal actors. Like he's literally running around the class, like licking on kids' faces. And all the little kids are like having a blast. Like it's silly and fun for them. I don't know what's going on. So here's the thing. I know my younger brother is not my pet. For my teacher, the whole thing was like a weird joke. It was like a prank for her. The other 3rd graders don't know what's going on. They're babies. They don't have the context for what this is. So at the end of the presentation, they all look up at their parents and they're like, Mom, I want a boy. It's not fair. And here's the thing. 3rd graders don't forget about things like that over time. But high schoolers will remember anything embarrassing about you. So freshman year of high school, I walk in a homeroom and this dude comes up to me and he's like, didn't you have like a boy slave? And I was just like, no, that was a rescue. It was a rescue. We had a dog, it was my dad. He ran away, I don't know what to tell you. It's crazy, man. I see some of you guys in relationships, you guys dating? Very nice, that's cool, man. How long have you guys been dating?
4 months today.
4 months today. Congratulations on your 4-month anniversary. That's so cute. All the single moms in here are like, that's hilarious. No, good for you guys, man. It's a struggle. I was in a relationship, just got out, and that's how you know that it wasn't a good relationship, because I say just got out. The only thing that people say just got out about is jail and prison. That's it. That's how you know, dude. We used to argue a lot, and here's one of the things that we would argue about. More than anything, like I grew up single mom, right? More than anything, I want to be a great dad because I didn't have one. My ex had 2 wonderful parents, so the way that we think about parenting is very different. Like I'm very dramatic in my head when it comes to like raising a child. I sound like Game of Thrones, right? Like I'm like, I will raise this seed as my own. You will be a great man and restore honor to my family name. And my girl would be like, maybe he'll do art. I don't know, dude. That's the thing. It's like I really wanted kids. I want to know what the plan is for each of them, how many, and what we're gonna name them and stuff. And she just, kind of really wanted a kid. It was not as passionate for her. We had to get on the same page because bringing a human being into this world is a huge choice. Like anytime you're walking up the subway stairs and there's some dickhead in front of you just fucking going slowly, that's somebody's baby. Like that's somebody somebody didn't get an abortion right there, and now you're like, fucking move! And they just kept feeding, nursing that baby. He got breast milk, this fucking guy. Walk like you got some breast milk in you, dog. So here's my point, dude. It's like when you have a kid, like a baby is maybe a scientist, maybe the president, probably an influencer, but it's a person. You gotta have a plan. So we never got on the same page, and I realized like how much I want kids because my older brother had a baby. He still has it, but he had a baby. And just watching my little niece like run around and play, like she's so fun and adorable, and it did that thing to me that I feel like girls, you guys have this, like I want kids so bad. I think I have ovaries. Like straight up, dude. Like you know when you see like a little baby and you're like, oh my god, oh I see my niece playing and I'm like, I think I'm gonna pop. But I'm a grown man, so people see me and they're like, that guy's gonna come, get him out of here. Get him the fuck out of here. It's unfair, dude, because like I love kids in a very Mr. Rogers kind of way. I just want to see them accomplish things with their lives, but you can't be a grown man and admire children. Even that sentence sounds fucking weird. Like, miss, like you could be walking down the street tomorrow, somebody passes you with a stroller with a little boy, you are allowed to go, oh my god, look at this handsome little man. I just want to take him home. If I saw a little girl on the street and I was like, she's a dime piece, dude, she could be a dime. That's definitely not the way to phrase it, but it really doesn't matter, because even if you're like, she has beautiful eyes, guys would be like, well, why? What do you want? What are you trying to do with those eyes? I'm just trying to say, like as a man, you gotta be mindful of how you sound talking about children, because when you say, like, I fucking love kids, it doesn't sound that different than, I love fucking kids. You know what I mean? It sounds the same to people. Yeah, man. So it was like a month ago, me and my ex broke up. I'm kind of over it. I don't know, but she was cool, man. She was Nigerian. My ex was a beautiful Nigerian girl, and I'm a Greek white guy from Jersey. Grew up with a bunch of Italian dudes, and then those dudes would say to me, they're like, "Bro, cultural differences, bro. Might not, you got to be careful, cultural differences." And I'll be honest. Of course, there are some, right? Like, I'm a Greek white guy, she's a Nigerian black girl. Like, for example, if I'm driving and I get pulled over by the cops, it's probably gonna be okay. For her, she can't drive because she's a woman. So there's cultural differences. I'm sorry, I'm joking! No, I'll tell you a real thing though. We would have these conversations about having kids, and I want to have a boy. I want to have a son so I can teach him about masculinity, what it means to be a man. And then we started dating and it got serious, and I realized I only want daughters. I only want daughters because I don't want to have a kid with a bigger dick than me. I'm not doing it. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what day that starts, okay? That's a real concern for me. Could be day one, he's born, and the doctor's like, you are not the father. I'm like, all right, relax, Maury Povich. Dial it back, it's my son. Okay? I don't want to be the dad who's like, yeah, he's got his father's eyes and his mother's cock. No, how do you discipline your child if they have a bigger dick than you? You literally cannot do it. You can't reprimand your kid if you know he's packing a sledge. You can't do it. I go to his bedroom, I'm like, hey buddy, how many times I gotta tell you to make the bed? And he's like, oh, hey dad, how many times I gotta tell you, you got a small ass dick, you got a tiny ass dick, dad. And I'm just like, yeah, whenever you get around to it, obviously take your time, Do like parent-teacher career day. I go into school, I could be the most famous comedian in the world. And my son's like, this is my dad, he's a stand-up comedian, and his dick is the joke. I don't know, dude, it's wild. It's wild, but... Got any religious people in here? Yeah. Sometimes? It's a good answer.
We believe in God, but we are not religious.
What did you just say in a language I don't understand?
We believe in God, but we are not religious.
Wow, you sound like John Wick is about to kick your ass. We believe in God, but we are not religious. You sound like a Russian church, dude. That's right. No, that's cool. I kind of feel the way. Religion's hard to get behind for me, even though I feel God, but I don't know about the rule. Like some of the things, the explanations don't make enough sense for me. Like why if God sees everything, why do I have to pray? You know what I mean? Like, why do I have to submit a formal request if you know what's going on? Like, I drive to the bank, they deny me for a loan, and God's like, oh, dude, you should have hit me up. You know I got you. I'm like, I had to pray for this, for real? I'm like choking to death. He's like, pray, pray. I'm like, this is me praying. Oh, boy. Yeah, man. Relationships, marriage, I don't know. A lot of married people in here?
Yes.
One lady alone is like, well, how long have you been married?
4 years.
4 years. Nice. How's it going? Good. Good. I was in the kitchen with my brother and his wife one day, and they've been married 5 years, and they were screaming and fighting with each other. And that's when I walked in. I was like, is everything okay? And my sister-in-law turns to me and she goes, yeah, it's just the 5-year itch. Then, what about last year when you threw a vase at him? You don't do that? Well, fucking wait till next year, alright? 'Cause it's coming. Ain't nobody safe, dude. My mom's divorced from my dad, like I said, and then she got married again, and then she got divorced again. And it made me realize that relationships are the only thing that the more you have, the less credibility you do. The only thing that the more experience in them you have, the less credibility you do, right? Like if you got on a plane and the pilot was like, good evening, passengers, just want to let you guys know this will be my 500th flight this month. You'd be like, wow, this is a really good pilot. And then if the lady sitting next to you turned, and she was like, I just broke up with my 500th boyfriend. If you need any tips on dating, you'd be like, this woman is insane and needs to be locked up. That one didn't really hit for you guys. What else, man? My buddy told me he was married and him and his wife got a dog and then they got a divorce. And now him and his wife, his ex-wife, are doing shared custody of the dog. That is the whitest shit I've ever heard of. Get a new dog. What are you doing? Isn't that insane? It's fucking insane to do share. Because really think about what that means for the guy, okay? It means that every other weekend he has to drive to a house he used to live in, park a worse car than the one in the driveway, ring the doorbell, another guy answers, and is like, hey, you here for a rocket? And then the dog that doesn't really remember him has to like run up to the front door, and then he has to pick up a dog that's kicking and trying to get out of his arms, put it in his shitty car, put a fucking seatbelt around it, and then drive away like, so she say anything about me? Like, how much of a fucking cunt can you be, dude? You guys are great, man. Thank you.
Keep going for Nick, everybody! Let's keep that energy going for the next comic, guys. Very funny comic, kills it all over the city. Big hand for Brendan Sadler, everybody!
Thank you! How are you guys? Good? Hell yeah. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Thanks for being here. Well, actually, it was free for you guys, so thank us, actually, for being here. You motherfuckers. I'm still hurting from saying goodbye publicly on TikTok a few weeks ago. Anybody else do that? God, what a fucking idiot I feel. Said goodbye for an app that was away for 24 hours and came back. You know what that felt like? That felt like when we went to go say goodbye to my grandpa in hospice and then he lived for another 7 months. Just wasted vulnerability, being like, goodbye TikTok, as we go on, we remember. I missed that 24 hours where TikTok was gone. I felt good. I lost weight. My hair grew back. I was feeling good about myself. My whole algorithm is just killing me on TikTok. You know what I get a lot? I get a lot of teenagers pranking people, and it's scaring the fuck out of me. Like, I think that's gonna happen to me. Some kid was running, full speed, tripped, fell, landed right in front of me, and I didn't pick him up because I thought he was TikTok pranking me. I thought if I picked him up, he was gonna go, can I get a hoo-ya? And then I'm on World Star the next day, fat lesbian has a panic attack, and I can't get a job. I'm doing cameos with the Rizzler at 50 years old. You tell him, Riz. It can happen to you. Isn't that crazy? It can really, that's a big fear of mine, that I'm going to become fucking memed and be like the next Hawk Tuah girl. I think about that all the time. That could happen to me. I had this time where I got into an argument with a guy and I was losing weight at the time, and he didn't think so. And, it's very funny. If you think you're losing weight, go pick a fight with a stranger and just see how fat you still are. He walked right up to me, he went, "You fat fuck." And then I said to him, "Not as much as I used to be." I said that to him. That could have been my catchphrase. He laughed in my face. Spanish guy. He went, "Ja, ja, 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 ja." I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I get into a lot of arguments with strangers. It stopped, I'm getting pretty good at it. Does that happen to you guys? You get into arguments with strangers on the street or the subway? No, good for you guys. I just lose my fucking mind. Especially on the subway, if someone is like standing at that fucking door, that's a huge pet peeve of mine. I'm like, "Move!" And then they're like, "Excuse me," and I'm like, "Fuck!" And then we just are going at it, So, yeah, and shit gets weird when you get into arguments with people. You know what I mean? Like, last argument I got into was over a parking spot. I don't even own a fucking car. And I get into this thing with this guy. This is how weird this is. Get this. At the end of the argument, he blew a kiss at me. He goes, "All right, buddy, have a good day." Very weird. But the weirder thing is, I instinctually caught it because he sent me a kiss, so I caught the kiss. Like a fucking idiot. I'm just working on my temper, It's hard, especially when you date somebody. It's a bad mix dating somebody with a temper, because then you're just two fucking billy goats going head to head with each other all the time. Anybody in a relationship or been in a relationship like that where you just fight everywhere you go? Like, a part of going out is arguing. I even think about that when I do stand-up. Like, how many, a lot of couples are in the crowd usually. Like, how many of them argued and now they're sitting in a comedy club being like, "Ha, ha, 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 ha," trying to fake it. How many couples before they walked into a comedy club were like, "Can we just have a good time tonight?" And now they're sitting in the audience, I think about that. I think about couples fighting all the time. I was thinking about this. There must have been a couple on the Titanic that argued the entire time and then died. Could you fucking imagine? How miserable is that? Just some wife being like, "The boat is sinking, Frank." Some husband being like, "Then why is the band still playing, Janice?" Cut to him being like, "I just want to have a good time." I was in a relationship like that. We would argue all the time, and the core of the issue was that we were just two different people. She was, we would argue over politics, and she was incredibly liberal. Like, she would march and protest and vote, all that good stuff. The stuff that we need to progress as a society, and I am like a fun guy. And those two things are always going head to head with each other. You know what I mean? No. I'll give you a better example, okay? Here's a great example of what I'm talking about. I like to play video games, right? That's my shit. And I wanted to play the Hogwarts Legacy Harry Potter video game that came out. Okay, one Hufflepuff in the house. Great. Gryffindor. Anytime someone picks Gryffindor, I'm like, "Let me guess, you like the Yankees too?" Oh, you go, you just go for the winners. You go for the winners. That's commendable. I do enjoy that. But I wanted to play the game, and as we all know, J.K. Rowling is a bit of a problematic so-and-so within the LGBTQ community. So my ex-girlfriend thought that made me anti-trans. Now, that is not the argument. There is an argument to not wanting your fat, balding, I come fast boyfriend, to just we have sex for 3 seconds, and then I'm like, "Excuse me, levioso. She comes out of the bedroom like, "Can you come back? I want to cuddle." And I'm like, "I'm going to Doggone Alley to get a wand, actually." That is an argument that I could never fight. But I hate when people make shit political when it's not political. Like, I'm not anti-trans. I don't care what you do with your body parts as long as you're not hurting anybody, you know? I always laugh when people go, I don't feel safe with transgender women in our public bathrooms. Doesn't that make you giggle? Like, how many people, have you ever been in a public bathroom and felt safe? I mean, what are we talking about here? You're feeling safe in public, you're walking into a public bathroom, oh, safety, safe, look, oh, so safe. It smells safe in here because of all the bleach. Oh, this guy's sleeping, that's how safe he feels, look at him. Oh, and all the writing on the walls must be past cautions of tale. And what's this little hole? It's a handshake hole for meeting strangers. Look how safe we are. What's this say? Call John for a good time? He must be the sheriff. And not for nothing, if you do feel so unsafe in a public bathroom, don't you want a muscular woman in there? Don't you want a woman who can tuck her balls behind her back and be like, go piss, I'll watch the door, you go piss. Anybody comes in here, I'll fuck him in the ass. Oh man. Yeah, I've been on the road a lot. Going out on the road. I'm going to Tampa soon, going to Florida. Those guys, very different than us, you know? I like Florida, it's cool, but they love their guns down there. They really do. My buddy, when I'm down there, he's like, you gotta come to a gun range. I'm like, I would never go to a gun range because I just feel like I'd like accidentally kill myself. Does that make any sense? Do you agree? Anytime I'm pointing a gun, I'll feel like I'll be like, you know what I mean? Is that relatable at all? Even if I owned a gun, I feel like I'd be like watching movies, chewing on it, you know? It's like it accidentally goes off. My buddy's got a gun in his car. Could you fucking imagine having a gun in your car? Does anybody here have road rage? I would be whipping that thing out every 2 seconds. Someone's like, can I squeeze in? I know you fucking can't, actually. You know, someone's at a red light, it turns green, they're still walking down, you're like, no, we don't like the gun stuff in this community. You don't want to laugh at gun stuff in front of your neighbors to let them know you got one. This guy's laughing too hard. He's like, I got the fucking gun. Did I get the light? Am I done?
You're good.
Okay, good. Oh, hey, thank you. Man, this is oddly enough not the weirdest place I've ever done stand-up comedy, you know. I did a gig a couple of years ago at Rikers Island. Could you fucking know what that is? It's a fucking jail, and they do stand-up shows when the prisoners are good, or jail people are good. And what do you call them? They're not prisoners, they're like... Inmates. When the inmates are good, they have stand-up shows, if you could fucking believe that. And they called me, and they came up on my caller ID as Rikers Island Jail. Could you think of anything more terrifying in your life than looking down at your phone and being like, Jesus Christ. Oh, and I just missed jury duty that week. I was shitting my pants. Man, I didn't go to jury duty, just didn't go. And then boom, jail's calling. And a part of me was like, oh my God, is this how they arrest white people? No wonder, it's so much injustice. It's so polite in comparison, speaking. This is he. And anyway, I did the gig because I was like, inmates need to laugh, you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine what they're going through. And I'm like, and I'm sure they're great guys too. And I get in there, they were not great guys. Believe it or not, they were not great guys. They were kind of mean to me. They were professional hecklers, as I call them. Professional hecklers, because, you know, they just knew, they just pointed something out about me that I picked up the microphone and I went, what's up, you guys? And they went, oh, hey, the thin lips. They started calling me Thin Lips as a name. I didn't even know that about myself. I'm like doing jokes, puckering. You ever been to the mall? You know, dating is so hard. When I got off stage, the booker goes, he goes, oh, you just performed for the Latin Kings, by the way. And I go, it's because I bombed so bad that I had this like So you gotta stop being disrespected. And I go, hey man, that's fucked up. You gotta tell me that before I agree to the gig. And he goes, why? And then out of all the things I could have said, I go, well, you don't know, man. I could be an enemy of the Latin Kings. I was wearing a fucking cardigan at the time, I think. He was like, yeah, unless the Latin Kings are beefing with the Macy's Rewards Cards members. Enjoy the rest of the show, you guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Big hand for Brandon, everybody, come on! Let's keep that same energy going. He's a killer all around the city. Big hand for JC Mendoza, everybody!
Yes, guys, one more time for your amazing host. Everybody clap it up for your host. And clap it up for Brandon one more time, everybody. Clap it up for my man, Brandon. I love watching Brandon. I haven't seen Brandon since he did that gig for me and my homies at Rikers Island. I ain't seen him since then. It looks like he's doing well, you know what I mean? I like that. I don't fuck with Macy's. It's Costco over here, though, cuz it's Costco. No, I'm kidding. If y'all can't tell, I'm obviously not a Latin king. You can't be a gangster with a big-ass scrunchie on your wrist like this. They don't let you join, apparently. I didn't know that. But for real, the most important thing that y'all gotta understand about me is that I promise you I have beautiful, luxurious, curly hair. I'm just having a bad hair day right now, and it's really fucking me up because, like, you can see it flow out the back a little bit. Don't worry about the noise. They just jealous, you know what I'm saying? They see the curls, they hate, you know what I'm used to it. People see me in the streets, they're like, oh, I'm like, I would hate me too, bitch, you know what I'm saying? No, but I do. I got this luxurious curly hair, and every time I have a bad hair day, it fucks me up because you guys have no idea how luxurious this shit really is. Like, you think I'm just telling you a joke? No, my shit is flowing. It's outstanding, but y'all will never understand. It's fun. It is fun having long curly hair, but I do feel like it's completely changed me as a person. It's shifted my perspective on the world. I feel like because I have this long hair, I'm no longer able to properly objectify women anymore. And I know y'all just met me, but trust me, I used to be so good at it. It was like my whole thing, like peak toxic masculinity, that was me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm different now, and I still hang out with my friends and they're regular dudes. Every time a girl passes by, my friends, they tap me on the shoulder, they be like, yo, Jay, you see Shorty right there? Yo, she got the fatty. Right, and then I get up and I look and I'll be like, who, her with the split ends and the dry scalp? No, thank you. I think I'm good, actually. I look at Shorty, I'm like, embarrassing. No, I used to be a fuck boy, now I'm a sassy bitch. I don't know what happened, everybody. Don't know. It happened like this. Like, it happened fast, man. But it's cool. It's fun having this hair. I will tell y'all my least favorite thing about having long curly hair is how much money I spend on hair products. Because I don't know if y'all know this, but the curlier your hair is, the more expensive the products are. And the more expensive the products are, the smaller the packaging they come in. Right, so my big problem, I spend a lot of money on a little bit of product, but what I've done to kind of life hack spending too much is I've started to steal. I highly recommend. So I highly recommend y'all get on board, okay? This shit is lit! I'm saving more money than I've ever saved in my whole life since I have made the move to crime. I have learned without a shadow of a doubt that theft is the most financially responsible thing you could do, okay? That's not my opinion, that's a financial fact. Charles Schwab could not give you better advice than I'm giving you right now. So that's everything down, zero to, like that's zero money down, everything to gain. People gonna tell you that's reckless. I'm here to tell you that's prudent, okay? That's big brain business. I don't know if you guys are stealing or how much you want to triple those numbers. Those are rookie numbers. Gotta get them numbers up. So I steal every product I've ever used in my entire life. You think this shit is bouncing because of hard work? No, this is taxpayer dollars, bitch. I don't trouble myself with paying for these hair products. I steal everything I've ever put in my hair. Y'all think this shirt, this sweater is baggy for fashion? No, I got leave-in conditioner on me right now. I can't wait to get home and use this shit. Steal everything, every product I've ever used. So if y'all ever find yourselves in like a CVS and you realize that all the ethnic hair products are behind the very thick glass. Where you gotta push the button to get the employee to come over and hand you what you want like you're a child. Every time you see that, know that the CVS has that in place, not because that CVS is racist, but because I've been to that CVS before. Okay, and CVS, they just playing defense at this point because I'm playing offense. I'm playing a lot of it. I want to flex on y'all, but I'm doing very well. I am undefeated at self-checkouts. Never lose. $1 trillion and I'm the greatest to ever do it, son. Y'all are laughing. I need y'all to believe me. I was born to steal. I'm the best thief you've ever seen in your life, son. I got quick hands. I grab everything. All right? I got fast feet. I've never been caught. Okay? At CVS, they're trying their best. They put them products behind the thick glass. They want to lock the products up. But if they really wanted to keep them products safe, they would lock up me. I'm wilding right now. Going nuts. Y'all are fun, man. I'll be honest with y'all. I know that I'm not a great person. I'm aware of that. You know, it's true. You know, I steal a lot. I spaz all the time. I can't take any accountability. But to be fair to me, I don't think it's my fault at all. I feel like it's my parents' fault, you know what I mean? They raised me, I didn't raise myself, I didn't make myself this way. My parents were good people, they did their best, but my parents ended up passing down a lot of the things that they struggled with onto their kids. Like my mother, for example, she was born with a condition and it ended up being hereditary. When my mother was born, the doctors told her that she was Puerto Rican, and I got the same shit. So I got it bad, I'm wild, I feel all them stereotypes, I steal, I yell, I have stabbed before. I do all the things that I'm nice on salsa. I can do it, so I'm nice. Born and raised New York, Puerto Rican. I'm just like my mom, right? Even though my mom wanted me to be better, right? My mom would always do things that she didn't want her kids to do. Her favorite phrase was, do as I say, not as I do, right? You know the vibe. Since we both got them red hats, you probably Puerto Rican. I'm telling you a story right now. She's not even laughing. She's just like, when is he gonna start lying? When is he gonna start lying? I feel you, sis. It's really like that. My mom always used to say, do as I say, not as I do. So me and my sisters, we had a special name for my mom growing up. We would call her a hypocrite. I don't know if I hypocrite. Why hypocritical? She was good people, though. She was good people. My mom was a very funny person. She was always doing things she didn't want us to do. Like, for example, my mom's big rule for me growing up was to never curse, never say bad words. And if I ever broke this rule, my mom would curse me the fuck out. And that's a very confusing way to be brought up as a child, because to me, the punishment can't be a better version of the crime you just committed. You know, because I might slip up and say, damn it, and my mom would be like, watch your fucking mouth! And I'd be like, Mommy, I know you're trying to discipline me, but all you're doing is inspiring me to try harder and dream bigger, you know? I just feel like cursing a kid out for saying a curse word, it don't make no sense. You can't make the punishment a better version of the crime. That would be like me if I got caught shoplifting, which would never fucking happen. I'm amazing, but it would be like me getting caught shoplifting, and instead of sending me to jail, they sent me to Washington, D.C. to steal the Declaration of Independence. That's more of a promotion than anything, you know? But my mom, she tried her best, you know what I'm saying? My mom, my favorite thing about her, she was an amazing storyteller. It's part of the reason I love to do stand-up, because my mom tells a story better than anybody. And if she didn't think that her kids were listening, she would add stuff to the story to make it sound more exciting than it actually was. Right, my mom would be on the phone 12 hours a day, and I'd be in the other room, come to the door, trying to overhear her stories. I don't know if you guys have ever eavesdropped on a Puerto Rican woman. You're gonna hear some fly shit. All right, my mom was the best storyteller. And if she didn't think I was listening, she'd be on the phone with her friends like, bitch, you're not gonna fucking believe what happened to me today, bitch. Because you know me, I be chilling, minding my own fucking business when this broke ass, dumb ass, ugly asshole came right up to me, bitch. You know what this bitch said? And I'd be in the other room like, well, what that bitch say, Rob? She said, she put the phone on hold, watch your fucking mouth. Always, every time, son. I remember one time I was like 12 years old and I was shopping for glasses at this magical place called Costco on 117th. Y'all should go. It's really nice to have everything. Yeah, we got some. Yeah, I know you've been there, bro. Hell yeah, it be like Costco's and fucking Trader Joe's. That's where I go, son. Nah, but I fuck with Costco. We're in there and I'm buying glasses for the first time in my life. And my mom is on the phone 12 hours into a 15-hour conversation. Right, and as I'm trying on glasses, I pick up a pair and I show them to my mom. I'm like, Mommy, these are the glasses I want. They're perfect. She put the phone to the side. She's like, how much do they cost? I look at the label, Giorgio Armani, $500. My mom go right back to the phone like, girl, you're not gonna believe what this dumbass, hoe-ass, broke-ass kid just said to me, bitch. Mijo, put them glasses down. We are not getting those glasses. I'm like 12 years old. I started spazzing. I'm like, Mommy, please, they're perfect. She's like, no, put them down. Get another pair. I'm 12. I'm going through puberty. I spazzed out. I threw the glasses on the ground. I'm like, if I can't have these glasses, I don't want no glasses. And I stormed up out of Costco. Right? And if you're not Puerto Rican, what just happened was the worst thing you could possibly do. Okay? Because it's one thing to act up, but what I've done is I've caused a scene. And that's way worse. So I'm expecting my mom to come flying up out this Costco ready to beat my ass in public. But she don't do that, right? I walk out the Costco and my mom don't follow me. I'm by the car for like 2 minutes by myself and I started to get more scared because the only thing worse than getting your ass beat is getting your ass beat after 120 seconds of deep breaths. Because now it's personal. Now it's premeditated. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm really in trouble. So I'm expecting my mom to come out, breathing through her nose, talking through her teeth like, get in the fucking car. But when she comes out, she's mad calm. She's not running, she's not spazzing, she don't yell at me, she just says, get in. Right, so I'm freaking out. And I'm like, Mom, I'm so sorry. Mom don't say nothing. She just goes into her purse and she pulls the glasses out of her bag. And I was like, oh my God, Mom, you got me the glasses. And I looked a little bit closer. I saw the tags were still on them and my mother was sweating. I was like, oh my God, I told y'all I learned how to steal from the best. I was born to do this shit. My mom pulled them stolen glasses out of her purse and I was like, oh! Y'all, she was shocked. I was like, oh shit! She was like, watch your fucking mouth! Y'all been mad fun. I've been Jason Mendoza. Have a great night. Thank you. Big hand for JC, everybody! Hell yeah! Next comment coming up. I want you to show them the same love, guys. Come on, stop clapping. Let's go! Big hand for Lisa, everybody! How's it going, everybody? We doing okay? Fuck yeah. Thank you a lot for all the other comments you saw tonight. They're very funny. JC, I think I need you to teach me, dude. I like stealing, but I only steal to fight inflation. Like, I just make... Diet Cokes used to be $4 a box, and I take as many as I need to until it's $4 a box. But I get nervous when I steal. Like, I started answering questions that weren't even asked to me. So like, hi, how you doing? Like, I got bagels. I've gotten caught before. I've definitely been caught before. Oh my God. And JC, fucking talking about hair for 8 minutes. Complaining about the price of products. That is... And I'm Jewish. That's fucked up. I'm so jealous of the hair. He had great hair. I would kill everyone in here to have that hair for like a minute. I loved it. Because women, like you say you like bald dudes, but not any ladies in here like bald dudes. Thank you for laughing so that I bet you wish you were behind that pole right now. You know what's fun is my girlfriend is currently here and said nothing. Oh my God. It's fucked up what women can say to us. My girlfriend on the way tonight, we were getting ready to leave, and she goes, you know, your head looks like a boiled egg. And then I had to buy her dinner still. Isn't that fucked up? It's like a boiled egg. Holy shit. And then, like, my ex wasn't a mean person, but she wasn't not a mean person. Does that make sense? Like, anyone else dating one of those? Like, because of her, I now know that I have what I like to call Forrest Whitaker titties.
I used to be much fatter, and I had like really nice, good ones. And then I lost some weight. Fantastic ones, Miss. This one recovered. This one, it's a sad story. It doesn't like to make eye contact. It just looks at the ground like it's autistic a little bit.
Lazy did it.
Yeah, it is. Well, here's the thing. I take my shirt off and my chest looks like Forrest Whitaker's face. And the only reason I know this is my ex looked at me and goes, "Hey, Forrest Whitaker's here." And then I hated that. I've had some. You ever look back as you get older, like look at your exes, you're like, God, what the fuck was I? Like I had a bunch of great exes. Like my college ex, I dated a black girl when I was 20, and listen, for a white kid from the suburbs, that was like the coolest thing I've ever. It was the best, but I just wasn't. I wish I had a redo, because I'm ready for a nice black girl now. We had a lot of fun, but I was from the suburbs. I didn't know that sometimes some black women wear wigs. All right, see, white people in the back, it's okay to laugh. I promise you it's okay to laugh. I had no idea that they wear wigs sometimes. Here's what even blew my mind more. Some of those women, sometimes, to wear that wig, have to buzz cut. And I had no idea. I was 20 years old, my first girlfriend, I brought her up to my apartment, I was happy, I put her in my bed, I went to the bathroom to get ready. I don't have hair like JC, I gotta get ready, I gotta do something. I left a nice, thick black woman in my bed, I opened the door to my bathroom, and Cedric the Entertainer's in my bed. With his wig on my lampshade, it was fucked up. And then after college, my first girlfriend after college was Mexican. You have any Mexicans here? Nope. What is it? Mexicans can't come everywhere except for New York. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Listen, I loved my Mexican girlfriend. I loved her. We dated for almost 5 years. I miss her mom more than I miss her. Oh. It was the best relationship I ever had because she doesn't speak English and I don't speak Spanish. So I'd go to her house every Sunday and all she'd say to me was "comen," which sounds sexy. It means "are you hungry?" And I would say "sí." Fuck all you young kids have Netflix and chill, right? You Netflix and chill all the time? Yeah? Fuck Netflix and chill. I had tacos in Telemundo. It's way fucking I love tacos at Telemundo. It was so much fun. And if you guys don't, like, you guys have never even turned on Telemundo.
No, we haven't.
You have? What's your favorite show?
The weather.
No, listen. If you don't know, there's a show on there that I gotta turn you on to. It's called Caso Cerrado. Anyone? See, you know, Caso Cerrado. See, she didn't believe me. Caso Cerrado, if you didn't know, it's just Judge Judy, but they have strippers on there, and it's a fucking It is so much fun. I love Caso Cerrado. Holy shit. I loved it. And now, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Because now I'm dating again. I was in a relationship for a few years. And when you're in a relationship, you get fat. And the worst part is that this is me trying my best. I used to be 336 pounds. And so this is me trying my best. But women, like JC, Brendan was saying, they have no idea how fat you used to be. And most women, I don't know do any ladies here like chubby dudes? Yeah. Thank you for saying, and listen, thank you for being honest. And you don't even have a guy next to you. You know what's fucked up in the back? And I just want to be honest with everybody. Ladies, I can see everybody in here. These two heroes aren't even sitting next to anybody. There's a lot of you ladies in here currently sitting next to a chubby dude. That's bullshit. That is fucked up. Holy shit. Oh. But I get it. You might not like it. But listen, and I know this isn't like where you guys live, so this is weird. How many of you ladies sometimes like to get choked during sex?
But it's okay. She's smiling like, I really do. You were thinking about a specific time? I don't. And this, she was the hero who admitted to liking the chubby dudes. Listen, if you like it, or if you thought about trying it, you owe it to yourself to let a chubby dude choke you. All you in shape guys, you guys are great. You have stamina. And you like smell good, I bet. Chuck, we're the best at choking. We don't even need to use our hands. We just lean on you real hard. It made me think about when I lost my virginity. It was not a good story. Anyone remember Craigslist? Yeah, you know where you go to like throw away your trash before you move? I went there looking for love. And I did, I found, I swear to God, I put an ad up that just said, please help. And I was like 20-something, and I wanted to lose my virginity, but I didn't want her to know that I was a virgin. I was embarrassed. So I lied. I said I wasn't a virgin. And she figured, like she knew, she could tell that I was a virgin. And like, miss, do you want to guess how she figured out that I was a virgin? What do you think about this would say, I've never done this before? You're just smiling. You're like, please don't talk. No, I'll tell you. Listen, it wasn't so much that I missed. It was just in the movies, they make it seem like it just go right in. And there was a lot of three-point turns, but it was not. It got so bad, and this is not a joke, that the only way I could figure out how to find it was I used my finger like a seeing eye stick. And I still missed, and she really fucking pissed her off. Thank you guys very much. Have a great night.
Big hand for Lee, everybody. He's had sex. Next comic, he has the same name as me. Start clapping now. Come on. Big hand for Sean Malay, everybody.
Why? You're laughing already. That's not I don't love that. And I didn't say anything. I didn't plan for this to be funny. Okay. All right. That's fine. Hello. How are we? I like how he sold me by having the same name as him, as if that was going to make you be like, oh, we better pay attention. This is going to be good. He's got the same name. All right. He's playing a game. What game are you playing? No, you can keep playing. Oh, that's cool. He's texting his girlfriend. I wish I could do that. Not your girlfriend. My own, which I don't have. All right. That's fine. It's weird. I got glasses, and these are new. Do we like them? Yeah. Yeah. You didn't sound. You like? Yeah. I don't like your cheetah print. No, I do like it. I'm sorry. I don't know why no, it is actually very nice. I don't like to be mean to people. Okay. But you don't like these glasses. Oh, okay. Wow, and I really was mean to you for no reason then. All right. Well, yeah, I got these glasses, and I didn't have glasses my whole life, and then I got glasses, and it was weird because I didn't know how much I could not see until I was watching porn for the first time with glasses, and that was cool. I was watching porn. I was like, oh, I'm gay. I had no idea. I didn't know that. I didn't know vaginas look like that, to be honest. That's the main thing. Thought they were long and hard. Yeah. My dad doesn't like that joke. He was at a show and he was like, first he was like, why didn't you tell me you were gay? Yeah. And I was like, it's a joke. I don't wear glasses. So, but yeah, no. He doesn't like that very much, but that's fine. It's weird, I was on the phone with him recently. I don't know if this is fun. We'll see if it is, but I was on the phone with him, and a few years ago, my sister passed away. I don't have a lot of recordings of her, and me and my dad were having like a nice conversation. And I was like, you know what? I want to record this. So I put my phone on speaker, and then I have an iPad, and I set a voice memo going. And as soon as I set the voice memo going, my dad changed the topic of the conversation. And he was like, so I heard the New York City mayor is giving bikes to immigrants. So now when my dad dies, I just have that to show people. It's like, yes, this is what he sounded like. Yeah. It's this new thing they've been doing is, so basically I lost my work phone recently. It was in the woods because I was filming something. It doesn't matter, but my parents came to help me find it. And after like a few minutes, I found it in the leaves and I was like, I found it. And my dad was like, you're never gonna believe this. I asked your sister, I was like, Caitlin, help your brother find this phone. And right when I said that, you found it. I was like, oh, that's really sweet. But now we've been like using my dead sister's powers for like menial tasks. Like I'll just be like, Caitlin, the remote is somewhere in this couch. And, all right. Cool. I can tell some of you are a little starstruck, which is fun. You know me from like Tinder and Hinge. I'm big on there. I'm big on that. I buy a lot of boosts. Do you know what those are? You guys know what you don't know what a boost is? Oh, okay. So on like Tinder, you can spend $10, and it shows you everybody in the area first for 30 minutes. Yes, and I buy them a lot. Yeah, I buy them. And I know I buy them a lot. The girls have literally come up to me on the street and been like, "Are you an actor?" I know, and I have to explain to them it's because I buy. Because I also, what I'll do is I'll delete the whole dating app account and I'll remake it so that anybody that disliked me has to reconsider. And then I buy it. So I'm always the first guy on Tinder. It's cool. I saw recently there was like an 80-year-old woman and she was in a coffee shop and she was on Tinder on an iPad. And which, yeah, it was funny because like we could all see she was very old and she was like, you know, 4-finger swiping. But she was liking every single person. She wasn't even looking. She was just like. And it was kind of sad. So I took my phone out, I bought a boost. So I set it to 80 and up. Big fan. Do that a lot. Yeah. It's weird dating in New York because I found out that all the women are in this Facebook group. It's called Are We Dating the Same Guy? We know about this? You don't know about this, really? Do you know? Okay, I'll explain it to you. It's 20,000 women, and they post photos of guys in this Facebook group, and they're like, "Hey, I'm about to go on a date with him. Is anybody dating him?" It's to like see if we're cheating on them. Yes, yeah, it's cool. But what happens is, my friend was showing me what happens is girls post photos of guys like, "Hey, I'm about to go on a date with him. Is anybody dating him?" And a girl will be like, "No, but I've seen him in the park. Weird posture." Just reviewing us in there. Are you a member? No, you just know about it. Okay. It's funny. I actually am a member of the group because I made a fake girl Facebook and I joined the group because sometimes women ghost me and I don't know why. I'm sure you're all surprised as well. Okay. Normally people don't laugh at that. They clap. They stand up and they're like, all right, it's fine. No, but I joined the group and I posted my photo in there and I was like, so far, this guy is really charming and he's really hot, obviously. And yeah, no, but one girl wrote on my photo, she was like, I've hung out with this guy before. He's a little spacey and his teeth are yellowing. Yes, okay, you stop looking at my teeth. I can see that they're fine teeth. No, I was like, well, he'd probably say you're a bitch. So, yes, I had to make a bunch of other fake girl Facebooks to defend myself. So, are you guys in like a band? Yeah? Oh, it says Daft Punk. Okay, they're both wearing the same sweatshirt. You guys aren't in Daft Punk. That's like a guy, right? You're not Daft Punk, are you? It's two guys? Daft Punk doesn't live here, does he? No offense to you guys. You guys live here. No, it's a nice apartment. I just feel like Daft Punk. I also like how like it started at 7:30 and many of you showed up like super late and it was like, you guys live 10 feet away. Why? What were you doing? Yes. All right. That's fine. I was speaking about Facebook a little bit. My aunt died recently. Started hitting with 2 deaths within like a 5-minute span. But my aunt died, and my alive aunt started signing into my dead aunt's Facebook to like post updates for us. She'll be like, I miss you guys from heaven. I hope you're well. She'll post a picture of like a sunset and be like, God is cool. Yes. Yes. But no, it's like, you know, she'll DM me too. She'll be like, keep doing comedy. Me and Jesus are laughing. It's sweet. I'm trying to get her in the Are We Dating the Same Guy group so she can defend me posthumously. But no. No, the worst part is my alive aunt is like not good at the computer. She's not good at the computer. So she got the dead aunt's Facebook hacked. So now my dead aunt posts every day like $10,000 giveaway, comment avocado. It's terrible. Her supportive DMs have become much darker. She'll just hit me up like, what's up, baby? Add me on Kick. It's crazy. All right, well, that's my time. Thanks very much, guys.
Big hand for Sean, everybody. Come on, guys. Next comic coming up. He's from Florida, guys. Very funny guy. Oh, and don't forget the tip. Don't forget to tip. Yeah, money. I don't know. Next comment up. Start clapping now, guys. Come on. Big hand for Mr. Danny Brad for everybody.
Oh, yes. I like that he was wondering if you guys were Daft Punk because you were wearing the merch. That's very funny. Yeah, you know you're not Daft Punk. I don't know what Daft Punk looks like, but I'm 100% confident that you're not them because I don't think successful artists ever wear their own merch. You never see Lady Gaga wearing a shallow low shirt. Yeah, no, you see her wearing a shirt made of caterpillar semen or something weird like that. That was a week open. And I don't know. I did have a good week though. I had a very good week. I had sex this week. Thank you. It was with him. And no, directly afterwards, the girl went to the bathroom. And I realized that's happened every time I've had sex. Directly afterwards, the girl has gone to the bathroom. And I was wondering why that was, so I called my friend. I go, why is it that girls always go to the bathroom directly after sex? And he told me, he goes, girls have to pee after sex because it prevents them from getting a UTI. And I went, okay. So then why is she crying and throwing up? Right? If peeing prevents a UTI, what does crawling out the bathroom window prevent? I did a show last week. This woman came up to me after the show. She goes, hey, you were very funny. You shared your art with me. I want to share my art with you. I'm a tattoo artist. Can I give you a tattoo? And I said, thank you, but I can't get a tattoo because I'm Jewish and my parents would kill me. And she goes, that's why you have to get a tattoo so your parents won't see it, like in your ass. And I went, yeah, but my uncle will tell them. She was like, excuse me? I was like, he's a proctologist. And she was like, thank God. I was like, Eddie molests me. I'm feeling good now, but last week wasn't great. I had to go to a funeral last week. Yeah, and the funeral home didn't have any tissues, which is weird. They also didn't have any lotion, which was also weird. No, fuck you. If you don't want me to come at a funeral, you should not have an open casket. I can do whatever I want at my grandmother's funeral. I'll tell you more about me. I don't go to the doctor. Yeah, I've been to the doctor in like 5 years. I don't go to the doctor because I feel like whenever I go to the doctor, I'm just paying to be made fun of. Right? I just go to the doctor, they go, oh, you're fat. Oh, you have a small dick. oh, you're gonna die soon. I'm like, anything else? They're like, yeah, take a seat over there, the doctor will be with you shortly. It's just the receptionist. No, the real reason I don't go to the doctor is because I had a lot of surgeries at a very young age. Like, I'm 28 years old now. But by the age of 17, I had surgery in my neck. I had surgery in my back, my pussy, and my crack. I did that joke last night at a show where the audience was like super old. Like the average age was like corpse. Like they were, and they didn't get the joke, so I had to explain. I was like, hey guys, if you're unaware, neck, back, pussy, crack is the adult version of head, shoulders, knees, and toes. No, I did have back surgery when I was 17. That's true. The pussy and crack surgery was not true, but the back surgery was. I told my friend that. He goes, that's very young. He goes, why would you have back surgery when you were 17? I was like, because I'm Jewish. And then he looked at me all confused, and he was like, oh yeah, because Jews, they have bad backs, right? And I was like, no, I had a coupon. It's the same reason I got circumcised. I think I watched too much porn. I recently, when it comes to porn, I recently got into Latina grandmas. Yeah, because 23 is a sexy age. That one's a room divider. 2 people loved it, and the rest of you are wrong. I used to work at Costco. I was one of those people that hand out samples. Yeah, all the pussies should be wet right now. Bitches love samples. When you hand out samples at Costco, one of the pluses is if you have leftover samples at the end of the day, you're allowed to just go in the back and eat your samples. So one day I was in the back eating chicken nuggets, and I found out that my coworker was anti-Semitic. And I'm Jewish, so it was very uncomfortable. She looked me straight in the eyes and said, eat more chicken, you fucking Jew. And I was like, whoa. Oh, right, because as a Jew I was offended. I was like, that's Chick-fil-A's slogan. The other thing when you hand out samples at Costco, you have to say the same shit all day, over and over again on repeat like a broken record. One day I was getting out tuna salad, so all day I had to go, Kirkland's signature tuna salad is guaranteed to be of equal or greater value than its competitors. Kirkland's signature tuna salad is guaranteed to be of equal or greater value than its competitors. Kirkland's signature tuna salad is guaranteed to be, this is the rest of the show. Kirkland's signature tuna salad. As I was doing this, a man walks up with a shirt on that said, masturbation is murder. And I laughed in his face. Right? Because when I see masturbation is murder, I think, call me Ted Bundy. If masturbation is murder, then make a murder Netflix documentary about every guy in this room. And if masturbation is murder, does that mean wearing a condom is kidnapping? And my ex-girlfriend's a cannibal? I did this joke last week. There was a gay guy in the audience that shut out, and my throat's an abortion clinic? And I was like, hold on. I was like, that's funny, right? So I chuckled, and the guy goes, what are you laughing at, sir? And I said, nothing. He goes, are you laughing at my shirt? I said, no, it's okay. He said, it's not okay. The man looked at me and said, billions and billions of people die every day from masturbation. And I said, on a slow day, right, I'm pumping out better numbers than that. The guy at Costco, he looked me in the eyes and said, masturbation is the same as shooting a baby in the face. Yeah, what is right, everyone else is wrong. Did you hear what I just fucking said? I said a man at Costco looked me in the eyes and said masturbation is the same as shooting a baby in the face. And I said, Kirkland's signature tuna salad is guaranteed to be equal. I don't know if masturbation is the same as shooting a baby in the face, but I do know this. I've shot a lot of women in the face with babies. There's a lot, I'm aware. I'm gonna do one more, I'll get out of here. I live in New Jersey, I perform all over. I took the subway here, and sometimes when I'm on a train, just for shits and giggles, I'll airdrop memes to strangers. I was on the train up here today. I airdropped this meme, I'll show you guys in the front. There's Hulk Hogan, he's wearing a sombrero, and he's DJing a rave that's being attended by Kim Jong-un and Mark Zuckerberg. I'm pretty sure it's photoshopped. I sent it to 3 strangers on the train, and 2 of them didn't accept it, but one of them did, and she wrote back, "Send nudes." I was like, that's funny. So I wrote back, "Butthole pics only." And then she wrote, "Nut videos, please." And I'm an irresponsible comedian, so when I saw "nut videos, please," I wrote back, "It's 2025, people are deathly allergic to nuts. It's socially and morally irresponsible to bring them on this train." And then she didn't respond, so I said, fuck it, I'm gonna plug the show. You should come to the show tonight, Upper East Side, it's gonna be a fun time, send her the info. She goes, "I'll come to the stupid show, only if you send nudes." So thank you for coming. Okay, my name's Dave Raff, I'm my favorite host, Sean Mullins.
We came for Danny Graff and his future wife, I don't know. All right, next comic coming up. He's one of the best comics in the world. He is amazing. Big hand for Kevin Sajan!
I know.
What up? What's poppin'? She been drinking. What's poppin'? This motherfucker got a kimono on from a different country. I've never seen a motherfucker dressed like this in East Harlem before. That's right, I'm one of the native sons here. I know you guys have just been seeing nothing but the motherfuckers who are nowhere near from here. It's like these 2 people combined, all their cousins came to perform. You guys ever participated in society and been hella embarrassed you were doing some shit with the rest of the world? You ever do some shit you're like, I can't believe I participated in that. Like, I really participated in shaming Leonardo DiCaprio for doing the coolest shit you could do at 50 years old. And that's fuck somebody half your age. I really shamed him. I was with a girl who was like, that is so disgusting. And I was like, yeah, that is disgusting. Oh my God, I can't believe he does that at 50 years old. Fuck an adult who's 25. Look at everybody in this room was like, I don't know, bro, I can't get what you on this. Could you imagine? Could you imagine just me at the bar like, yeah, how dare he fuck supermodel pussy all the time? How dare he only fuck the hottest people in the world? Good for him, exactly. Damn, this mic is too loud. That shit. You know what's crazy? That girl was like, it's so disgusting. And I'm like, yeah, it is disgusting. And all I was doing it was to get some pussy. All I was doing it for was to get some pussy that night. You know what's crazy? If Leonardo DiCaprio walked in that bar and told that 24-year-old girl I was with, you, me, yacht, now, she would have left. She would have bounced. Could you imagine if the Wolf of Wall Street came into that bar and was like, what the fuck did you just say? Yeah, Leo, I just want to say, you should have won an Oscar a long time ago, but you know what? Supermodel pussy all the time, bro? Could you imagine never having to settle once in your whole fucking life? Imagine fucking anybody you've wanted since Gilbert Grape. You know what's crazy? Who's in their 30s? You in your 30s? Leonardo DiCaprio's in his, you in your 30s? You're not in your 30s. You look like you just started doing your SATs. I don't even want to know, dude. Leonardo DiCaprio's in his 50s. You in your 30s? You know who Leonardo DiCaprio, you know who they want him to date? They want him to date your mom. Yeah, your mom's in her 50s, right? 60s? Well, they kind of want him to date your mom. You know what's crazy? Leonardo DiCaprio's never seen a gnawed-on titty before. Leonardo DiCaprio has never seen a titty chewed on by hungry children. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't care that this isn't working right now. I know what I'm saying is something that all of us are like, that dude's kind of saying the truth right now. Why we all acting like we about to get in trouble on Twitter? Yo, mind your motherfucking You know who I've been thinking about alongside with Leonardo DiCaprio? Harriet Tubman. Good old H-Tubs. Good old H-Tubs. You know what's crazy about Harriet Tubman? She might be the most gangster person to ever exist of all time. Do you understand that she led the most athletic men to ever exist down the Underground Railroad? Do you understand that? That she did that? She led the ancestors of LeBron James through state lines multiple times. Do you understand that shit? That people wanted to quit that journey. Do you realize that? People wanted to quit that journey. Could you imagine Harriet Tubman's halftime speech? Could you imagine Harriet H. Tubman's halftime speech? You're down in Missouri and she's like, you can't quit now. You can't quit now. She whips out that gun. She whips out that gun. She goes, you can't quit now. You won't even fight for your freedom. You won't even run for your freedom. You think I'm gonna let you go back and act like you're not gonna talk? You know what? I got a new idea. You get to lead the way. Let me tell you something, bombing in front of your friends is crazy. 100% thought every second of that was gonna work 10 minutes ago. I should have warmed you up with some other shit. Maybe gained your trust. But you know what it is? I'm in my 30s and I just don't give a fuck no more.
You're right, man.
I don't care. I don't care, bro. You know why I stopped caring? Because I just I knew I stopped caring walking onto the train during rush hour. You ever walk on the train during rush hour and there's somebody who's huge with their book bag on? You ever seen a big motherfucker just on the train at 7 in the morning with their book bag on? Making everybody here have to be extra spatially aware? Don't you just want to walk? I started doing public service announcements, bro. I started walking on the train, just, hey, my man, put that in the book bag, you're too big. Fuck is you doing, son? Hey, yo, bitch, why the fuck are you peeling a hard-boiled egg home? The fuck are you doing right now? What are you trying to prove to people? You on a keto diet, bitch? I started doing old head shit, bro. I really have. I've been going from big bro to unstatus quick. The other day I was walking on the train, I thought I saw this girl I knew. I'm like, yo, where do I know this girl? Oh shit, I know her mother. And on some old head shit, I was like, I'm gonna go tell her. And what I do, it's 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, I woke up to this girl, I'm like, excuse me, sir, excuse me. And she's like, looks up, she takes off her headphones, she goes, sir, I'm 15. I'm like, oh shit, scared the shit out of me. And I was like, oh, we used to raise people as a community. We used to raise children as a village. She has no idea I'm Uncle fucking Kev. She's like, son, bitch, he like, bitch, I know your mother. Rude hoe. I guess the apple don't fall far from the tree, bitch. What, are you pregnant in high school too? I should have told you what I should have told your mother. MTV's not coming. You will not get that 16 and pregnant money. That shit is reserved for a bitch named Amber with chipped fingernails. All right, that's my time, though. Have a good night.
Keep going for Uncle Kevin, everybody. All right, we're coming over to the end, guys. So start clapping, show them the love. Come on, start clapping. Big hand for Ash Meta, everybody. Come on.
Keep it going for your hoes, guys. And all the comedians you guys have seen tonight, man, they're fucking funny as hell, man. It's good to be here, dude. I just moved out here from Southern California, man. And I grew up I'm Indian, by the way. I grew up in an Asian-dominated community in the mean streets of Orange County, California. And it was a real race war, guys. It was the Indians versus Koreans. It was a one-sided beef, because one side couldn't have beef. And man, these Korean kids were mean to me, dude. They would never get my name right, because Ash is short for Ashish. I remember I introduced myself to a kid in first grade. His name was Daniel Lee. I was like, hey, what's up, Daniel? I'm Ashish. And he was like, shut the fuck up, Ashish Kebab, and ruined my entire life. Dog, that just sucked growing up with that nickname. I remember I went home crying to my dad. I was like, Papa, Daniel Lee and all these Korean kids keep calling me Ashish Kebab. And I don't know if you've ever had one of your parents say the most out-of-pocket racist shit you've heard, but my dad was just like, how could Daniel Lee and all these Korean kids call you a shish kebab, huh? Their eyes aren't big enough to see what the shish kebab looks like. Like, dog, that's fucked up, bro. You can't say that, man, that's racist. Okay, that's not the Asian hate, man. But I got bullied so much as a kid that now as an adult, I think everyone should get bullied. Right, it's good for you. Helps with character, thicker skin. Did anyone get bullied here growing up? You got bullied? Dude, you look like Genghis Khan from a different time, bro. Dude, what'd you get bullied for, man?
Well, for everything, you know.
For everything?
Yeah, we grow in such community, they bully each other, you know.
You know what's so crazy? That is exactly the type of voice and accent I expected to come from his mouth. Maybe someone commented, I don't know. That's fucking so funny, dude. Oh, because I love how he's dressed. By the way, I love how you're dressed, by the way. It's fucking awesome. Like, I feel like if someone rubs your dick, a genie's gonna pop out of it. That's fucking...
Bully people...
You know what I'm saying? Because I love, because girlfriend or wife, girlfriend? Yeah, she's yours, right? And so normally dressed casually and then bam! God, that's fucking fantastic. Anyone else get bullied here growing up? Ooh, in the back. Or not, it's okay. Did I bring up trauma? It's fine, you know? It's okay. It's okay, this is a safe space, you know? I think everyone should get bullied, you know? It's good for you, helps with character and thicker skin, man. Now, we'll lose a couple of people along the way. Alright, but they were never gonna make it anyways, man. Dude, this kind of sounds like a commercial, like called 1-800, don't be a pussy. It's like 1-800, just do it, you know? But I have a very dark sense of humor because I got bullied. Like, there's a beautiful quote I really resonate with. I don't know if you guys will, but it's life is so difficult, I cope with it by making jokes about absolutely anything and everything. Life is so difficult, I cope with it by making jokes about absolutely anything and everything. I really resonate with that, and I hope you guys do too. It's why I think comedians would either be the best or worst workers at a suicide prevention center. Dog, I'm not missing out on an opportunity to make someone sad, depressed, and suicidal laugh, alright? My jokes are gonna kill or really kill, you know what I'm saying? Can I just hit my man right over there? I'm so happy I cracked a smile out of you, bro. You definitely got the most chill ass vibes. Like, you guys remember that meme that went viral where it's like, I'm just a chill guy? He should be the mascot for that shit. Mad chill as fuck. You guys too, bro. Hell yeah. I got a smile out of you guys. That's what's up, man. I just love seeing my brothers win, you know, and smile. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I just moved out here, like I said, like a couple months ago. I moved on Halloween, and that shit was interesting. Because it's like, I don't know if people just dress up like that every day, or that was like special occasions or some shit. And I actually live in Harlem. I live on the west side. Is there like a west, east side beef out here, or is there, are we cool? Which is Harlem. Is that it? It's all cool.
The west side is the best.
The west side is the best? Do we agree? I don't know. We're in East, so I'm like, no, I don't want to get killed. So we're, you know, like whatever you guys agree, that's what I'm going to agree with. You know what I'm saying? Because she's like, west side is the best. He was like, no. Why do you say west side is the best?
I'm from New York. I'm a real New Yorker. I know the west side is the best. I've got everything over here.
West side?
The east side is good, but the west side has more things to do.
The west side has more things to do. What do you guys say?
East side more gangster, like.
East side is more gangster. Hell yeah. Yeah. That's fair. That honestly was exactly what I thought was gonna come out of your mouth too, bro. Hell yeah, dog. Like I'm not even like profiling in any way, dog. Like that's facts. No, cause I was for real, bro. Like I remember I was walking on the east side of Central Park, right? I knew I was on the east side. It was like by the mirror because someone ran up on me and whispered in my ear. It was like, yo, you fresh meat over here, boy. I was like, nah, I'm cool, bro. I'm leaving, dog. I'm okay. I prefer my badonkadonk to be unblemished, unscathed. All right, get this duty booty bandit away from me. Get this. But, you know, I didn't respond. I just ran, but, you know, I was trying to make a joke out of it, but it's fine. It's, you know. But it's crazy though, right? Because I remember when I was doing research on the internet of like where I should move in New York, like what places to look at. The internet, all the research was like, yo, you gotta check out places in like Brooklyn, like check out Bed-Stuy, Bushwick, Williamsburg, even in the city, Hell's Kitchen, and then Harlem, right? West Harlem. And the internet said this thing that I thought was funny. There's like, you know, these places and areas aren't as bad as they used to be. Things are getting better now. It's like, what you mean by that, Willis? Things are getting better now? Better for who? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you know what? Just write me a check with daddy's money and tell me why exactly. Because, you know, saying things are getting better now is just code word for saying there's less colored folk out here. Less colored folk, but more colored hair. You know what I'm saying? Fucking gentrification, man. I feel like, because clearly, like everywhere, it's not just here, but like we're just losing culture and recipes, man. We're losing culture and recipes. And when I say that, I mean like we're losing culture and recipes of creating, fostering, and maintaining dangerous neighborhoods where motherfuckers get popped and robbed, bro. That's how you get dope ass soul food, okay? You get dope ass soul food through the loss of souls, you know? It's just math, you know what I'm saying? So. And I remember I said that at a show one time, man, this lady, you could guess what race she was. She was like, no, I don't believe that. You don't know what you're talking about. You look like your balls haven't even dropped yet, okay? You're probably Gen Z. And I was like, word, lady, word? Okay, yeah, I mean, you are right. I am Gen Z. And she's like, yeah, Gen Zs are just a bunch of Nazis. I'm like, oh, okay, Nazis. All right, well, you know, sweetheart, I guess my heart goes out to you. All right, you know. Fucking, you want to piss me off even more? This lady the entire time had a jacket on that said organic. Have you seen these shits? Literally saying organic on it. I'm like, bitch, that better be straight from the source. Alright? If I catch a whiff of it, that shit better smell like chow mein, curry, and suicide nets, okay? Made from the authentic hands of a Chinese and Bangladeshi kid. Alright, well, I know one dark, silly joke. Hey, man, alright. What's the difference between Americans and computers? Anybody? Anybody? Americans don't have trouble shooting. Alright. Gang side, dog. East side, baby. Alright, keep it going for your amazing hosts. Keep it going for you guys. Fucking fantastic, man.
Keep it going for Ash, everybody. He has the right haircut. You know, it makes sense. I don't know. Next comic coming up, he put this show together. Start clapping now. Come on, guys. Big hand for Jonathan Bennett, everybody.
You know, it's pretty sad when you gotta putting a show together for yourself. You know what I mean? It's just no. It's funny when I started comedy. Like I started comedy when I got here, and I feel like it's one of those things. Is like I love comedy, but I'm not sure if comedy loves me. You know what I mean? It's just like, and like my mother as well felt this exact same. She was like one of those people that told me, she was like, hey, I believe in anything you do. And any dream of yours that you do, you should believe in yourself. Until I told her I was moving up to New York to do comedy. And then she was like, no, do not do it. That is the devil's playground. Don't do it, but anyways, it's now I came up here. It's been 2 years. Been in the Spanish Harlem. Yeah, been 2 years. Yeah. And I have not had my house burned down in fire yet at the crossing. It's great. Yeah. Anyone else? Who was the fire that actually happened? Anyone in here? No, they didn't make it. It's you guys seen what's been in the news, the whole Tesla truck that blew up? Yeah, so the guy that did the entire Tesla and blew up the whole Tesla truck, he came out basically with this whole memorandum that the alien stuff that's been happening in New Jersey is actually it's the government. It's the government. I don't think it's the government, man. I think it's real aliens. You know what I mean? The only thing I'm like, I'm not sure. Like, why are you spying on New Jersey? You know what I mean? It's just like, it's like the bums over at 125th. They're not spying at 125th. They live at 125th. You know what I mean? It's just like those aliens aren't spying on New Jersey. They live in New Jersey. Okay, I feel like I would be good at like telling like what like who, if you're alien or not, you know what I mean? Like, especially like, you look at, you see Jeff Bezos sometimes, I'm pretty sure I've seen his eyes go like this and said like this, you know what I mean? Like, you start looking those clips up, No, but it's been fun. I've been trying to get back into shape and yeah, I don't know, like every single time I run, I feel like my heart's saying, like, if you don't stop, I will. You know what I mean? It's just like, I've gotten to the place where, like, I've joined Planet Fitness over here, and they're handing on Fridays donuts and pizza out. Have you seen that? You know what I mean? They're basically saying, like, I know you're going to give up, so we might as well help you on your way out, It's just like, when we moved up here from Florida, I didn't know that if you took the 6 train, that the triangle on the 6 and like the O on the 6 meant that it skipped stops. You know what I mean? And we, me and my wife were coming through, and we missed like 25 stops. It ended up at 125th one late night. I just got here, so I was like, I didn't know. And so I was wearing like a polo shirt, glasses, you know what I mean? Like a typical Miami person, gold chain, you know what I mean? Like a little 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, wow, this is a great day. It's all been there. It's like, go end up at 125th, and I'm like, man, we missed our stop, and I'm just like, what's going on? And so this guy comes up, and he starts, I don't know what they call it at 125th, but the 6 train and 125th is a different avenue at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? It is different, man. There's those guys, they're doing drugs, but they're still trying to stay awake. You see them? They're like doing like zombies, like trying to stay awake and coming through. And he's like, hey, give me your glasses, give me your glasses. And like, I didn't know what to do. So he's like coming up and like give me your glasses, and, like, really pushing it on me. So I was like, I just started twitching. I'm like, my wife's looking at me like, what are you doing? I'm like, she's like, what are you doing? So I started drooling, the guy's like, he's like, I don't know what you're doing, man. I don't know. So I was like walking away, like, Steph's like, what you doing? I'm like, you gotta be crazier than they are. You know what I mean? Just like, you gotta be crazier. She's sitting there trying to try me. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? All right, we're about to. I was like, you know what? I should be like, here you go, take her, just take her. All right, she doesn't understand these places. She is the Latina, and I am the white guy. We haven't figured that out in our relationship, but it's been fun because you know, it's 7 years of marriage, you know what I mean? And, you know, the doctor said the other, 7 years, 7 years. Yeah. I mean, the doctor said the other day, he's like, hey, have you had sex in the past 7 days? And I was like, no, sir, my birthday's not till March, don't worry. Okay, just like, yeah. But it's baby making year, all right? This is it. We're doing it. But it's still like in the moment where like, I still get together, you know, we just got with the in-laws and like her, it's weird around this Christmas season because I'm sitting there and I'm looking at my father-in-law and, you know, he has this deep Spanish accent and, you know, so we don't communicate so well across the, you know, table, but he's looking at me and I'm looking at him and he's looking at me and I'm looking at him and it's kind of like, you're still having sex with my daughter. And I'm like, barely, we were barely having sex. But the other day we went for a little earlier in December to go visit them for his 60th birthday party. And we do this big birthday party and we literally do it at his, you know, he's an executive of the United Nations, so we bring all of the employees together. You have all of his employees, you have the HR director, his boss, and everyone goes around and gives these beautiful speeches and it's amazing. And he's, you know, he has a very thick Spanish accent and he's saying, you know, he starts to kind of cry and he's like, I want to let everyone you know, you all touch me. You all touch me. And, you know, the HR lady is like, sir, are you sir? She's like, you touch me so much. You touch me so much. And, you know, the boss comes up and he's like, Ronald, are you sure? And he's like, oh, sir, you touch me the best. You touch me the best. You know, just like, oh, we're working on that one. I thought it was funny in the moment. I thought it was funny. But I will say, you know, it's been a lifelong, you know, dream of mine to pursue comedy as a full-time career. Yeah. No, that's the joke. That is the joke. Hey, come on, give it up for Sean Mullins. Let's go.
All right, big hand for Jonathan, everybody. Yeah. Only 2 more comments. I want to show him some love, guys. He's a killer comic. He's from New Jersey. Big hand for Devin Hall, everybody. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hi.
Hey. Yeah, thanks for sticking around, guys. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be talking to you for a little bit, so you should know a little bit about me. For context, you're gonna need to know that I'm gay. Cool. Alright, you guys took that a lot better than my parents did. That's awesome. I got a couple woos. Rest you just stared at me. No one cried and threw up. In my parents' defense, I did catch them off guard, right? Because I don't really present gay. I present like I know a lot about reptiles. Right? Like, I don't know what I'm doing straight passing. This is certainly gay failing. Any others? We got any other gays in the room? One there? I don't know if I'm buying that. Just one? There's like 30 people in here. I poured a bowl of Lucky Charms, I got 1 marshmallow? That's the claim. Alright. Well, it's just us and cereal. Dude, you want Grindr around here? Grindr around here is nuts. You're not? You're doing the right thing. I've been sitting over there, and I've been grinding while the show's been going on. I swear to God, I got a message from a dude. It was a blank profile, and it said, I would love to suck your dick if you let me shave your head. Dude, that is 1,000 feet away. Isn't that nuts? What a like, I don't know if that's my speed, dude. I'm more of a suck toes and cuddle kind of fella. Just more basic, like meat and potatoes, sodomy. I don't know. My friends did better than my parents when I came out to them. I was in high school and I came up to my buddy Raj. The first day I was so nervous. And he walked up to me, he was like, hey fat ass, we're going to Quick Check. And I was like, dude, I gotta tell you something. I'm gay. And he missed a beat, he was like, oh, hey, Fruit Cup, we're going to Quick Check. My favorite reaction was with my grandpa, right? Because he's got a problem with it, he just forgets. Like, it's a symptom of a larger issue. Every time I see him, I swear it's the same thing. He's always standing there kind of like this. And I go, hey, Pop-Up, what's up? And he goes, so, do you have a girlfriend yet? And I go, no, we talked about this. I'm attracted to men. He'll just say something nuts like, everybody's Japanese. I know, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? But dude, then he forgets me, just have to do it over and over again. It's like coming out Groundhog Day with a dash of what I think is Asian hate. I can't. Certainly Asian awareness. You know, in his defense, he did fight in Korea town in 1998. A white guy cut him off in traffic. I don't know, that's not entirely true. My grandpa remembered I was gay one time. I was gay one time. Do you remember in this room, do you remember what monkeypox is? When I say that word, do you know what I'm talking about? Dude, he got, I don't know if anybody in your life reached out to you when monkeypox happened. I swear to God, I got a phone call from him. It was a verbatim quote. He went, be careful, I hear the queers are catching polka dots, which... You know? Listen, that's fucked up. I was definitely more careful after that. Pop-Up is right, I do not want polka dots. I don't know, dude. Do you ever feel the need to like live up to like the stereotypes? No? Actually no, or you just really don't want me to talk to you at all? Word. I feel sometimes, because I feel like, I don't know, dude, like I feel like gay people, like the little twinks, they're having more fun than me. I just feel like I could rep the vibe better, you know what I mean? Like I met one the other day, his name was Robert. I had one conversation with this man, I met him at a bar. I'm never gonna forget it for the rest of my life. All right, he was wearing combat boots. I'll never forget this. I said, hi Robert, I love those combat boots. Where did you get them? This is exactly what Robert said. Robert went, oh, it's like my mom, like dated a guy in the military. One day I went in the bath, I fucked him, fucked his friends. On my way out, I stole the combat boots. Did you guys in the back not hear me? Bro, I thought he was gonna say Coles. That's fucking gay, my man. That's one of the giants whose shoulders we are standing on. You ask about a random topic, combat boots. Gives me a gangbang and a federal offense. It was such a good story. I don't know if you caught it. He threw a period at the end of it out loud. So gay, he's adding his own punctuation. So gay, I wrote that down. That was spoken in iambic pentameter. All right, a couple AP lit in the... So I want to be more like Robert. I was just pop about it like again. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get out here. I'm gonna go get a haircut. You all, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the show. See you.
Keep it going for Devin, everybody. One last comic, great friend of mine, great comic, big hand for David Clash, everybody.
All right, keep it going for Sean, everybody. Yeah. Let's use that last dose of enthusiasm for tonight, shall we? Shall we? Please, let's do it. I honestly feel good, you know? Yesterday, I paid off college. I finally did it. I finally paid off college. I feel amazing, you know? Which is great, because now I can finally pay off my drug dealer. It's a great moment in life, you know? Like, I'm finally making this moment in life, like money in life, where I could appreciate finer things, you know? Like, I just tried vegan food for the first time, you know? And I gotta say, it's not bad, you know? Like, it's good to the point that I feel bad for the animals, you know? And not in like a torture and torment kind of way, because that adds flavor. Like if you get a bacon cheeseburger, you're like, you need 2 animals. Like that's totally justified at that point, right? Maybe even 3, you know? But it's just the perspective of it got me fucked up a bit. Because, like, just imagine being the animal and going through the torture and torment and then getting to heaven just to find out that you taste exactly the same as a vegetable. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, can you imagine being a chicken? You're watching all your cousins getting fucked up from before they're getting born, right? And then you get to heaven, and then God tells you that you taste exactly the same as cauliflower. You feel ridiculous at that point, you know? Like, yeah, but that's just me trying to do my good for society, you know? I'm just like, you know, I'm finally finding balance in life, you know? TikTok is back in my nomenclature, which is great, which is amazing, you know? Because it's like, you know, say what you will about Gen Z kids, you know? Everybody says that Gen Z kids need too much. We don't need that much, you know? All we need is a nicotine vape, a weed vape, and TikTok. That's all it is, you know? Like, that makes us the best civilian in society, you know? Not the most stable one, but at least we're not doing fucked up shit, you know? And I enjoy TikTok a lot, you know? I think TikTok is for the greater good because at least the people from LA can see their homes from there. You know? I think it's worthy, you know, it's a worthy cause. Like, no, trust me, I tried caring. I really did. And then I went on Twitter and then I saw a GTA 5 map showing a representation of what burned down. And I was like, oh, this is just Michael's house. It's not even that bad, you know? Like, I'm from New York. I went through Hurricane Sandy. If anyone asks, what's worse, getting your house burnt down or getting flooded? I would say it's getting burnt down, you know? At least nothing is robbable after, all right? Respectfully speaking, all right? But it's interesting because it's like, the more I find out about shit, like people are saying that this is the most expensive fire, like I try caring, and then I think about it, I'm just like, am I gonna be upset that the most expensive CVS burned down? Right? Like, cause I've been threatening to burn down a CVS every time I see a Chex Mix for $5 at this point. Like, respectfully. Like, it's insane, you know? But what could I do? What could I do? The news is just ridiculous. Like, I just found out that Luigi Mangione and Diddy have the same set of lawyers. Right? Like, which makes sense. Like, it sounds crazy, but it makes sense, you know? Because both these guys are pleading not guilty for unloading on a man at a weird hour. Like, what the hell are you doing up at 6 a.m. on a Sunday? You know, like, that's weird. That's kind of weird, you know? And, like, I want to feel bad for both. Like, you know, like, I feel bad for Diddy. I really do. But only just because the sentence, did he do it, sounds exactly the same as did he do it. Like, you need good lawyers for that kind of sentence structure, you know? And then I just feel weird for Luigi, because it's like, how do I say this? Like, I read this up recently that apparently if a person dies before they go up on court, they're automatically acquitted of the trial, no matter if they're innocent or guilty. So the more we root for Luigi, the more these insurance companies look innocent, right? Because we can't put a dead guy in the electric chair. That's how Frankenstein was born, you know? Like, what's worse than having a Frankenstein with insurance experience? You know? That's just a Conjuring with more fucking con payments. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. A little bit about me. I'm half Jewish, which means that I didn't get my bar mitzvah at 13, but I did get circumcised at the same age. Yeah. Still trying to figure out the punchline on that one. No, I will say it's interesting though, because it's at 13 it's weird, right? Because then you start watching porn and you're like questioning, oh, do I got a big dick? But I just spent like half of high school just questioning, do I got a big dick? Or is it just still swollen from the circumcision? You know? Well, that's my time for today. I'm a David Black.
Big game for David, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Big time for Jonathan for putting this on, man. Right, guys? free beer, it's amazing, right, Ken? I don't know, I'm fucking high as shit. All right, if you guys want to fucking donate to David's circumcision fund, here it is, you know? And have a great night, have another beer, and then drive home. I don't know.